Hey guys, this is Altovise Pelzer, the voice coach, professional speaker, certified life coach, Amazon bestselling author, podcaster, and founder of the World Voice League, which is a community of female speakers coming together to impact social change. So listen, let's dig right into today's topic. Simply because guess what? Mark dropped the F-bomb on us. Okay, not that F-bomb. He dropped the F-bomb on us when he did F8. I know, it's kind of funny, right? But he also dropped that this was the first time in several, well, this is the first time in several years where we were able to do some updates to Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp that would literally combine all three of them. Here's the thing. It's so important for you to understand this and not get nervous, not get scared, not be fearful, simply because guess what? This is going to work out for your good. And I know oftentimes we've been so accustomed to now being online and sharing things out. I'm going to share out at least 2 things that really work out in your favor as an author and as a speaker, that are really going to be some high fives to Mark and to the Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp teams. First and foremost, don't get overwhelmed. I know there were tons of updates that they gave us, tons of things that's coming down the pipeline. You're probably trying to figure it all out on your own. You're probably like running around in circles. For those of you that are female speakers, we will be going over some of these things and breaking it down to its least common denominator in the World Voice League community. If you go to bit.ly/World Voice member, you can go ahead and be a member of the community. Like I said, we'll be talking about these things in our weekly accountability group, because this highly affects you, especially as we're going into the summer months, where most oftentimes in the summer months, people buy less and less products and services. We know that summer months, they go on vacation. A lot of times they're getting ready for kids to go to college, or they've just paid for prom and graduation and all of those different things. So this is a great idea and a great moment for you to gain your momentum as a speaker and an author. Now, why is that? Why did you see the title that you saw when you came to this particular episode? It's because as a speaker, as an author, now is also a great time for you to go back to some of the old ways that we were utilizing when it comes to selling books, when it comes to getting on stages and selling from the stage. And some of you may not understand what that really means. Don't worry. We're going to break some of that down for you, at least today. I can't break it all down for you today. Those things are going to be left for those that are in my community, simply because we're going to take time to actually go through it and talk about what their steps are going to be, that part. But I need you to understand, guess what? Again, this is not a bad thing. This is actually good. Somebody say that to themselves. This is a good thing. So with all of the changes, we know that there are some huge things that really stood out. But for an author or a speaker, one of the biggest pieces that stood out was this whole thing, an update with Marketplace. As an author, this is good. Say it with me. This is good. Why is this good? It's allowing you, as the author, to sell your products and services. It gives you so many different updates and ideas. Now you can go and do a post in your stories where you're sending them to your store to be able to buy stuff, and they can buy it right here on Facebook, as opposed to them having to go to Amazon, go to Barnes and Nobles, going off the page because all of us know, let's be honest. Let's say this, off the back, let's make this a foundation, that if people have to click too many times, they give up. Even when we listen to the people that are talking about ClickFunnels and having all of these different ClickFunnels, I hate that, mind you. After about the second click, I'm done. Can you relate? So think about your customers and your clients, or the potential customers and clients that you now have access to. If they can just go ahead, see your post on Facebook and click right there on Facebook, why wouldn't that be a good thing? Why wouldn't that be a good thing? Now, people started getting nervous simply because they said, oh, but now we have to ship the stuff ourselves. Or, it's not the same, because Marketplace at first was more along the lines of a Craigslist. It was more along the lines of, you purchase something and then we meet up. But now you have the option of having a store. That's what this is. This is your opportunity to sell more books. Somebody yell it out into the atmosphere. We can sell more books. Yes, you can. And so that's your opportunity. So with the added bonuses to stories, with the added bonuses to them combining WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger all together, with them combining so many different other aspects of it, this works out in your favor, but only if you're willing to do the work. Now, who is this not for? This is not for you if you have not written a book, which if you're a speaker, I don't know why that would be. At this point, you are missing a very important piece of revenue on a regular basis. Again, this is opening up opportunities for us, but it also takes us back to doing things in person. Because now with those book launches or book sales that we're doing in Marketplace, now we're also building up a community, a following, a tribe. If you do the work, W-E-R-K, if you do the work, then you're going to add people to your email list. You're going to add people to your tribe, your community. And what that's going to mean in the interim is going to be that I'm going to show up at events and more people are going to show up with me. What that's going to do is put you in a position to connect with people all over the world and them show up for events when you come to a city near them, because you're building that clientele. Now, again, this is something that most people are still really nervous about. They're still really kind of not understanding why this is such a powerful thing. But I'm here to tell you that it really is. And that's just one of the many changes. So let's break it down. I told you, first of all, if you're a speaker and you do not have a book, I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't understand if maybe by some happenstance you're scared of books. I don't know. But we're just going to put it out there and say, ooja boo boo on you. You're missing out. This is a great time. Hey, Shalonda, this is a great time for those of you that do have books. So this is what you do. You have your books. Now's a great time for you to start learning how to utilize Marketplace if you don't know how to utilize it already. And again, it's because they're also building up this Marketplace and giving you more options and more opportunities. So with that being said, you should have a book. That's number one. If you don't have a book, I don't know what you're waiting on. I don't know what's wrong. Figure it out. Number two is that not only should you have a book, but you should be selling that book on a consistent basis. Many times people forget, they don't understand that I should always be selling my book. I'm always marketing my book. Guess what? If you're not always marketing your book and always selling your book, then you're not bringing in revenue. Remember, we talked about that whole being an entrepreneur and looking at it as an entrepreneur. If you are an author, you are also an entrepreneur. So this is a business. So I need to have a business plan when it comes to this whole marketplace thing. I need to have a business plan, a profit plan when it comes to this marketplace piece that's being added or updated for us here on the Facebook and Instagram platforms. So important. It's so very key. Now, we got the book. We're learning Marketplace. The other piece is having the live events. See, if I'm just leaving people on Marketplace, if I'm just leaving them on Facebook, on Instagram, am I just leaving them on WhatsApp, then I'm really not taking them through the whole journey of being connected to me, and I'm leaving them at a disadvantage. It's like leaving them on read or on delivered read. That's what I meant. On read, as if you see the message, that you understand that they love what you're talking about, that they have become a fan, that they're interested, and you left them right there on read. That's it. You didn't bring anything else to the table. You didn't offer any other programs and services that they can connect with you in another way. But also, you didn't do a live event. And with doing a live event, that's how you literally merge and marry all of these things together. Is that I have the book, I learned how to do marketplace, and now I do the live event. Now, here's the thing. Many people, because of the increase in technology, many people have stopped doing live book signings. Many people have stopped doing live book launches. You see a whole lot of virtual and online book launches. And that's great because you're still reaching a great number of people. You're doing a phenomenal job of getting your information out there, your message out there. You're going ahead and getting book sales. So that's great. But how are you getting those people offline? How are you getting those people onto your email list? This is where the rubber hits the road, because it's great to do an online launch and have 5,000 people see your video. But are those 5,000 people on your email list? Are those 5,000 people in your Facebook group to where you can connect with them individually at a later time or in a group at a later time? Again, these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself, because we've gotten so comfortable, and that's what it is. That's another reason why people are really up in arms when it comes to this whole, they called it FB5. FB5, because it's the 5th time that Facebook has actually updated what they're doing with the platform. But the reason why people have gotten so shaken up is because they're not looking at the benefits. Guys, there are so many different benefits when we look at the changes that have been made, the connections that we can make, and the opportunities that have just opened up for us as authors and speakers. So again, today's episode was really a short one, but I needed to come to you talk to you guys about the fact that this was such a powerful yes for us. Yes, Mark, yes. This was such a powerful yes for us, but only if you're willing to take the steps in order to make this a reality and continuously learning about the processes. One of the things that I love is that I'm always growing and learning. I'm always investing in myself, simply because the more I learn and grow, the more I give to my clients and customers. The more I learn and grow, the more I give to you, the Speak Easy podcast audience. And if I'm not learning and growing, then things like this that would come up would completely scare me. It would completely knock me off track. But guess what? We're here and we're making it happen. This is a reality. This is going to put more money in your pocket. And I think I'm going to challenge those who are in my community to make more money with this particular change that just happened. We're going to work something out within there, which is, again, a bit.ly/World Voice member is how you can become a member. It is only $37 a month. You get a weekly accountability call. You also get a host of other bonuses there in the community. Why is it so very important? It is important because guess what? This is just one of the many changes that are coming down the pipeline. And this is just one of the many changes that will benefit you in order for you to move forward as the professionally paid speaker and author. I am Altovise Pelzer, the voice coach. Here I am, professional speaker, certified life coach, Amazon bestselling author, and I am the founder of the World Voice League, a virtual community of female speakers coming together to impact social change. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Make sure that you go on over to iTunes and leave us a review. It's bit.ly/Speak Easy Podcast Show, all lowercase. We would love to hear how this particular episode affects you, or if maybe it didn't rub you the right way. Not a problem. Leave us a review so that way we know how we're impacting you. With that being said, guys, until next time, don't forget to press it out. See ya.